Oh man, I gotta clean my computer screen. It's just not looking good. It's a weird world. My friend Uncle Will's telling me to just do something. Stop sitting around and doing nothing. Stop. Fix yourself, Carl. I don't think he understands that that's what I'm doing. I went everywhere I can to get help, and I'm lost. Like, if you can't go to the police, I have the receipts on that. I've told many stories where I think they've hurt my mental health more than anybody else. Or you might go to the psychiatrist. Well, I found out that what that might happen, you know what I mean? You go there for help and they tell you what your problem is, and then they'll lock you up when your problem complains that you're trying to fix your problem. It's weird. I'm fixing my problem through work by going through HR. Have an investigation. Am I the problem? Is Troy Solons the problem? What's going on here? They didn't want to help. I went to the Ministry of Labor. They agreed they had to do an investigation. And well, then they got to pay for the investigation. And well, people must have lied or something because I don't understand. So I'd like to hear from those people where I was, trying to fix it. People run away and you're the crazy person. Reach out to a spiritual guru like Michael Del Rocha. you know, you tell them, hey, aren't the chosen ones supposed to be fucking helping people build a better future? What's going on? And then he tells 80,000 people at that time, you're a demon. How's a man of God supposed to take that bullshit? All you think you're doing is trying to help people, and you got some fucking Nimrod claiming to be Michael. The fucking, like, I have all the receipts, the emails, his Patreon, all of it. Fuck Uncle Will. I don't know if he knows all the people I've tried to get help from. I've been fucking trying the whole time. I asked him for help. Because, hey, pod, someone else has got to know we're in the matrix to get the fuck out. Someone out there said, hey, I'll go to Rebel News, but I just don't think they're going to like my take on Anna Lee. I think I'm going to have a fucking problem there. They ain't going to support me. Can't go to the CBC. They're government run, but fucking my taxes pay them. Where the fuck do you go? Crisis center? Try that. Counselor? Try that. You know how it's hard. I'm like, no. Maybe it's me. Maybe someone can show me where it's me because it would almost have to be because it's either me or it's fucking everybody else. It's weird. I had a fight today with my wife. Fuck, because she at one time said to me, they're trying to make it so women can't vote. And I heard something on the contrary to that, that people were taking it that way, but it was not what actually was happening. So I asked my wife, I said, it seems fucking pretty unreal that they would try and take voting away from women. Okay. So let's take a look at this and then you can show me where it's wrong with what you have. Fucking refused. Fucking downright fucking refused. So I'm like, fuck, okay, I'm not gonna change my mind if you're not gonna take the time, but you wanna tell me it's fucking wrong like every other time, eh? So I start thinking to myself, I'm looking at all these churches and what they're saying, and they're trying to convince women that their men should vote for them. If you have faith and trust in your man, he can make the choices for you. So I said to her, I said, "Hey, I think you were right." And what's going on, Brian? Today I am on the edge, bud. Christ consciousness doesn't make you any fucking happier. So, anyways, I tried explaining this to my wife because it came up again, and I was like, Joe, I agree with you. I've seen the churches that they're putting in. I see what they're fucking preaching, like Hegseth and fucking JD Vance, and like I see the messages that they're trying to fucking send out. Like, well, you would fucking believe me before. Well, because you wouldn't take the fucking time to talk to me. That's the problem. Like, fuck, I can't just change my mind because you fucking tell me to, and I think I have information telling me otherwise. Like I told her, hey, the information I have might not be real. You can fucking show me where I'm wrong. Stop fucking telling me I'm wrong all the fucking time. Do you know how fucking aggravating that is, Brian? For someone to try and convince you that you're fucking crazy over everything? Yesterday, it was the fucking COVID shot. I'm like, how many fucking times did they lie to us about what it fucking did? And my son fucking looked at me and goes, "You're a fucking idiot." And I'm like, really? They didn't tell us that, hey, if you get the shot, you can avoid getting it. And well, then it was like, you can't transmit it. Then it was fucking this, and then it was that. What is it today? You know what I mean? But they're still fucking giving around Canada. You know what I mean? People fucking can't wait to get their next fucking so they can wear her proud. I'll tell you, Brian, I was a fucking idiot. I put that sticker on my chest. Look at me. I love people. Such a smart little human being I am, eh? Well, hey, I don't fucking know, man. Like, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out if people are getting fucking pardoned that didn't fucking aren't being accused of anything, it shouldn't fucking be pardoned. You know what I mean? But there's Fauci thinking he got away with her. Fucking, but he didn't. I don't know what these fucktards do if they get to be cloned or whatever the fuck it is. Their consciousness switched out, Brian, or I don't know what fucking deals that are made with the fucking dipshits, but fuck. What a bunch of idiots. Actually, they're not. We are. Hey, can you imagine? After everything we know, I can look my family in the face and say, tell me where I'm wrong. And they'll still fucking tell me I'm wrong. Even though Mark Zuckerberg, I'll say, hey, he caused treason to the world. He wasn't allowed to tell us things. He came right out and said it. The Biden administration made him, Joanna. That loving administration forced Mark Zuckerberg to cause treason to the world. Why is that? Why would they not want us to get information about this? You know what I mean? Like, hey, is it possible that we're being tricked and fooled? Fuck. But here's a good one. Here's a good one. Today, also, this was part of our argument too. It really shouldn't have been. And I still couldn't get out what I wanted to say. Still fucking couldn't. So, anyways, so we're having to talk about Kanye West, right? And I said, I don't I hear he's on nitrous oxide. I don't fucking like Joe. I don't know. Like those are the rumors out on the fucking streets. And she's like, that's impossible. And I was like, it's not impossible. Well, that stuff has to be regulated. A doctor has to fucking do it and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, yeah, those are the rules. But you don't think that the amount of money that Kanye has, there isn't a person out there that could supply him with that sort of thing? Like, Do you think that's outside of the realm of possibility?" And she told me I was a fucking idiot for thinking that he could get it outside of I'm just like, I'm living in retard world. This is just fucking stupid. So I try explaining to her. I go, "Okay, so you wanna think that a doctor would never break the rules or fucking anything like that?" I said, "Okay," because she knows she was there with this situation with me, where a man who likes to travel, he got that. And well, he talked his best friend at what was he, around 50 years old to get that. Okay. Well, he didn't make it much past the so he didn't really get to travel, but buddy that we were talking to, his wife didn't want to get it. You know what I mean? They wanted to travel. So imagine this, a doctor you could go pay to say you got it and you didn't get it. I told her, I said, "Could that happen? Because we can go back to the guy and say, hey, did you not say that a doctor fucking said your wife was okay when she wasn't? But she is. She's probably better off, eh? It's good being a rich prick, eh? Fuck, you can buy anything you want. But no, you couldn't buy nitrous oxide. Ah, the shit that's going on in the world right now, Brian, I can't even fucking handle her, bud. God fucking I can't. What the fuck is that dipshit's name? Fuck. What is he? Third, third in line? Marco Rubio. Marco Rubio and some Ukrainian guy, and they're talking about how they're trying to get peace. And I just happened to notice that while they're talking about peace, this Ukrainian guy, he gives a shout out to Jared the Cushman Kushner. Hey, fucking Trump's boy, his son-in-law. What the fuck is he doing involved over there in Ukraine? Are they picking up the pieces and making a bundle over there too? Like I said, I wonder if the fucking because fuck man, they America because Biden it's Biden's war. So you think that, they just but they're gonna get rare earths for all their tax dollars that they sent. But do you think that comes back in a stipend or whatever? Or do you think that Donald just gets to have American companies come in there as buddies or whatever and run roughshod all over that rare earth? And as he was the king of peace. Fuck, man. Jared Kushner or Cushman or whatever the fuck his name is. All there in Israel too. In the Gaza. Fuck, man. I don't know. I don't know. Because like Trump says, it's Biden's war. And why is it Biden's war? Why did fucking Putin fucking well, someone was approaching where they shouldn't have been approaching, right? That's what I heard back in the time, you know what I mean? That old UN was going places that shouldn't have fucking went. And well, it pissed the Bhutan off. But I don't know. I'm not like, dude, you can check my facts, but they want to bring Ukraine back to the way it used to be. They want to bring it big back and prosperous. But you know how it was prosperous before? There's an interview out there with Bill Gates. He'll tell you it's the dirtiest country in the world. Human trafficking like none other. Fuck, it's gross. All the dirty laundromats and well, you guys, well, not you guys, Brian, but the Americans, they have bio labs there, eh? Did you know that? Victoria Newland, if anybody wants to tell me no, Victoria Newland admits her that you guys But when I think of Ukraine, Brian, I don't know, do you guys in Europe know about the Azov Battalion? Hey, you know how the Ukrainian people, some of them, they would fight for old Schmittler there. There's still a group of them, Azov. I don't know, man. And they took control of the country before Zelensky got her. You know what I mean? They can't be that weak. They just had to give up the power to a big power like Zelensky. Everything's falling apart around Zelensky for something to do with dirty work. You know what I mean? Hey, hey, Americans aren't smart enough to figure out fucking Zelensky comes over with his wife. This isn't when Trump was in office. This was when Biden was in office. Coming over begging for money, and meanwhile, the missus, I don't know if it's true or not. She was like buying shit, like jewels and shit. That'd be weird, eh? Yeah, Brian, Victoria Newland will tell you. Now, if you don't know who Victoria Newland is, she was very much involved with one of the biggest lies that ever took place on the planet Earth. You know what I mean? When America went trucking itself into Iraq to get rid of those fucking weapons of mass destruction that they were hiding. What's up, OT? Carlos, Foxy Lady, shout out, sir. I don't see Foxy Lady in here. No, no, maybe I'm not getting to see all my comments. You never know. I don't know what that's about, Ford man. Well, Brian, don't you find it weird that Donald Trump was willing to call Zelensky a dictator, but he won't call Putin a dictator? It's weird, eh? Zelensky's one, but he would never call Putin one. What's up? I don't know. It's weird. I've seen Bryce Mitchell going on a tear on Instagram. I don't go there very much, but he was tearing up the Americans' asses on there. Hey, you fucking guys, you fucking invade Venezuela. You are going to go to hell. You nasty bunch of bitches. Don't you know what you're doing? Like, this is God you're going against, guys. Like, you fucking might want to think you're doing it for your country, but you're doing it for Donald Trump. And well, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe there isn't plans to put Machado into fucking power when they get rid of that drug lord Maduro. Hey, Machado, the fucking person who won the Nobel Peace Prize and said Donald Trump deserved it. You know what I mean? You gotta punch your fucking P's and Q's. Could you imagine being Maduro and going to God with your Nobel Peace Prize? Do you think that buys you into heaven? These people are stupid, Brian. Stupid. They're stupid. For what? For what? For what? For what on earth? For what? And here's where it gets even dumber, Brian. I don't know if you follow the Americans or not, because they do tell us they're the best and brightest in the world. But what the best and brightest in the world do is they pardon Donald Trump, just pardoned a fucking guy from Honduras who ran the country, who was in jail because he sold drugs to him. And Donald Trump pardoned him. You know why? Because he took in the evidence and it was another Biden hoax. It was a hoax. But Maduro, because it's Trump, it's the real thing. Maduro is the drug lord. And Thou shalt not kill. You think that America's powerful enough to pull over some fucking fishing boats, you know what I mean? But no, there's Hegseth. Kill them all, kill them all. But Pete's gonna have to get the people around him on all NDAs, eh? Stop repeating what the fuck I say. I'll deny it. Like, I got a video out there somewhere, Brian, where you see the progress through the Signal app. Someone asked fucking PX that about the Signal app. He's like, "That's a lie. I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. This is a lie." And then all of a sudden they fucking it wasn't a lie. And PX app blames it and says, he's just a Trump hater. That's all it is. Wouldn't say, "Hey, we fucked up. We sent this guy who doesn't like us." Our war plans on the fucking Houthis, eh? America wasn't even bright enough to fucking pick up that fucking A. Right on there, it says, JD Vance says, "This isn't for America, guys. What the fuck are we doing? Should we be questioning this?" Not that I trust JD Vance, you know what I mean? He's a Peter Thiel boy, and we'll get to Peter Thiel in a bit, but but yeah, right on there. Saying they did it for Europe. They did it for you. They did it for you, Brian. And you better pay them back. Hey? And nobody got in trouble over that. Tulsi Gabbard is a fucking liar. She lost my respect. She wouldn't say whether she was on that Signal app or not, even though there's proof out there, right there in front of everybody. No, what are you talking about? And I'm like, you're a lying bitch. You do things for yourself. You're not going to do good with God. You can look the superhero type, but fucking when it comes to protecting the people like you fucking say you do, you fucking fail and lie. Could you imagine being a guy who won't leave the house in case he misses something on television? I don't watch that much television. You're wrong there, bud. I really don't. I sit in silence a lot and just pray. I just pick and choose what I watch. You know what I mean? What's on my algorithm? I pick and choose, and sometimes I pick some weird shit to watch. You know what I mean? Eyes open. You there's been people telling me I'm fucking stupid and crazy for a long time. I did these videos at least a year ago, over a year ago, I think. And I was trying to point out, I was like, something's fucking up with Paris Hilton. She's not really in it to win it for people, but she's putting on a fucking play right now, and she's got a handler helping her on Fox News. Why can't they just give out names and blah 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 and not play victim, but they're gonna help other victims, but they won't let people know who hurt them. Just a facility. Anyways, I thought she was all weird, eyes open. Hey, and I was like, this might be an Ashton Kutcher situation, but I don't know if Ashton Kutcher has an Ashton Kutcher situation. I just think that sometimes people like to say that they're helping in situations that they're hurting, possibly. I don't know. Pretty sick, eh? But anyways, that's what's come to my attention recently is that, hey, did you know that Paris Hilton was signed up with Donald Trump's agency? Did you know that? Crazy. Do you know there's videos out there, people saying that Ghislaine really wanted Paris? And there's pictures out there of Paris with Ghislaine. Just saying. I'm just saying. Did Paris have to play a game to be a superstar too? Hey, just saying. She's just a victim. She is. She's only a victim of herself until she fucking comes forward with who herself is. But yeah, she worked for Earl Trump. Just imagine, and there is these Elaine ties there. I'm not saying anything happened. Paris might be legit as legit. Just saying. Just question things, you know what I mean? Especially when they can't handle interviews on their own and they don't tell who their oppressors are, but they want to help others. And well, when I say Paris Hilton, eyes open, what do you think? Right? Her protege, Kim Kardashian. And I seen a video with Paris and fucking Kim too. Could you imagine if Kim is like a really bad girl, part of the evil system, and she's out there fucking trying to tattoo little girls' brains into being stupid? Was the sex tape, was she a victim of it? Or were there multiple takes and Kris Jenner got to pick the one that made her daughter look in the best light? Hey, that's prostitution. Hey, that's prostitution right there, isn't it? Having sex for gains. Kris Jenner wouldn't do that. She's not an evil woman. She's a good woman, right? She's in the spirit of truth. Can you imagine being Kris Jenner and fucking knowing that you have to come to fucking the truth? And well, karma's a real thing. And holy fuck, hey, could you imagine? She has to go through all the pain that all the little girls are going to have to go through. All the people who fell for Kim's bullshit and fell for that's mind fucking no way. Eyes open. But I worried about Kim. Well, she was easy to get rid of Balenciaga when shit went down at first, but she was pretty quick to bring him back too. You know what I mean? A milli, 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 a million there, a million here. Hey, eyes open. Do you think money's worth your soul? Fuck, you'd be better off fucking taking some money, bud, because you already sold it for nothing. Nothing, you little cowardly pedo protecting fucking jerk off. Hey, aren't you? Tell me where you're not a pedo protector, you little jerk off. Show me where you're not going to hell, you little fucking peant. You fucking degenerate piece of fucking garbage. You have Jesus in you. You could be so much more and so much better. You just got to find yourself. Don't fucking buy on to what a piece of shit you are. You are a piece of shit because they've convinced you you're a piece of shit. But I'm here to tell you that you can remain a piece of shit or you can become something you can be proud of. You know what I mean? And that's through Jesus. Eyes open. You might want to start showing me where I ain't got the truth, motherfucker. Hey, bitch, you're going on a bad trip. Eyes open. Because you wouldn't open up your fucking eyes, your fucking ears, or your fucking brain. Hey? You want to get on the right side of shit? Yeah, I do her now, mister, because you're going to get yourself fucked. You don't play with God. You think you're going to come over here and play with me and tell me I'm stupid and nasty and all this other shit? When my intentions are what? What are my intentions? What am I out here trying to do? Eyes open, trying to find the truth, right? Through Jesus. If I don't tell you Jesus, if I don't tell you I don't have Jesus in me, how can I convince you you don't, like you do have Jesus in you too, but you gotta fucking, you gotta want him. You gotta ask the Father for the truth. Ask yourself, are you a numbskull out here playing a stupid fucking game? Or do you want to play a new game? It's gotta rewire your brain for that game, but you gotta have the mind of a child. We want to start asking fucking questions. You know what I mean? What's possible? Why'd they say that? You know what I mean? Start putting some puzzle pieces together. I guess you could call it fucking common sense. You could call it, I don't know. Hey, bud, should it be common sense to say, Donald Trump, is there a galactic federation of aliens? Like that Israeli space minister said so, or is he mentally ill? But that would make Paul Hillier, the Canadian defense minister, mentally ill as well. What's like, do you think we should know eyes open? Do you think that we should ask that question? Or just sit in the dark until they bring it to us when they want? Hey? I don't know what's going on. I see options for them though, you know what I mean? I don't know what happens if we have another pandemic. They're still allowed to make shit in labs. Can't tell me there couldn't be another lab leak. You know what I mean? Bill Gates already fucking pretty much has told you there'll be another one. And you might want to start fucking paying attention when that guy talks. You know what I mean? He is a wizard. He told you about the first one before it was going to happen. And well, Fauci, he even fucking was a bigger wizard. He said it's going to happen in Trump's time. And well, lo and behold, look what we got. My eyes open. Don, I think he said he was a Johnson and Johnson guy. Hey, would you want to be a Johnson and Johnson guy if it was the end times? Would you? Would you be proud of what you brought forward to humanity? I don't know. That's on them. I just think they're in it to win it for us. But I might be wrong. Eyes open. Johnson and Johnson. They were the ones causing the blood clots, right? They took those ones off the market first. The ones Donald endorsed because that was his friend. Hey, but yeah, what if Kim Kardashian was part of the big bad cabal? I mean, Kanye did say she had Hillary Clinton on speed dial. Hey, eyes open. Do you think Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton are on the right side of things? Do you think Bill Clinton is innocent of all the things that, well, that homeless Kevin Spacey told us? Was Spacey lying when he said he saw Clinton with young girls and that's when he knew Epstein was bad news? But all those White House visits with Epstein, they were just on the up and up, weren't they? The fact that in Epstein's home was a picture of Bill Clinton in Monica Lewinsky's dress, right? How's that? How's that? How do you think the Clintons are? Hey, I'll tell you, they're friends. They don't like living sometimes. It must be hard being Clinton's friends. There's no helping you. Can you are stuck on stupid? Where am I stupid? You can't tell me I'm stuck on stupid. Are you a stupid one? What have I said that has been stupid? Or are you just ignorant and don't want to go take a look? What's going on, Info Warrior? Can you help eyes open? What have I said that has been stupid? Why am I stuck on stupid? Because pedal protectors to me, stuck on stupid. Or they don't want the pedals to pay the price. You know what I mean? Which one are you? Are you a protector or are you one of those? Hey, which one is it? Eyes open. Show me where the fuck I'm stupid, dumbass. Show me. Come on, princess. Don't be shy now, Poppin. Hey, come on. Come on. Show me. Show me. Show me where I'm going to hell. Show me, because I'm telling you, bud, if there's a hell, and well, you probably get her. You're not on the right side of shit, bud. You don't give a fuck about the truth. Because you can't let me know where I'm a lie. Hey, bud. See, the Pharisees had this problem with Jesus too. They used to try and fumble fuck him up, and well, you can't. If someone has the truth, you can't fuck them up. Because if they're wrong, they can just admit it. Hey, I learned it something. His eyes open. What are you learning today, bud? What are you learning? You are fucked. God's real, bud. God's real. Real, real. And I think you have to be in the truth to be with them. Wouldn't that make sense? Jesus did say he was the truth and the way. But what was the fucking way he showed us, bud? Not the way Paul tells us. I'm sorry to tell you, bud. It's not. It's not the Bible's way, bud. Jeremiah warns you about the Bible. Jesus warns you about what men say. It says, get back to the basics, get back to me. I am the law of Moses. And if you're in the law of Moses, this is the way you act. You can fucking punch me in the face and I'll give you the other side because I know you're only hurting you. You know what I mean? Eyes open. Or if I got shit wrong, bud, you got to let me know. You want to help me and you think I'm stuck on stupid. No, bud, I'm here for the conversation. If I'm stupid, I want to find out I'm the stupid one. Hey? Because I think it's you. And I've showed you many reasons why. You're a pedo protecting piece of garbage. And you're out here trying to hurt people who just want the truth. You want to make them think that they're mentally ill and stuck on stupid for some reason. When it's you, bud. To smoke weed, hate our family is what God told us. Where do you think I hate my family, bud? It tears me up inside. I got a story to tell. Maybe I'm not the bad guy. I'm not saying I'm perfect and I fucking haven't done my share of shit. But I'm saying maybe the shit that I say is true, bud. I don't make anything up. If I did, then I'm just as fucking bad as you. I don't need to make things up towards God because I'll get punished. You know what I mean, bud? You can't slight God. You, you, what would you get out of it? When I tell you I have recordings of stuff, I have to be able to back that up. I have them. Recordings that should make your fucking head spin. I've had an argument with my wife for 55 fucking minutes. And I re-listened to it and it fucking hurt my brain. And the only reason I pushed record, and she knew it was on record too. So all I said was I wouldn't date someone who would have their breasts all out all over the place. Like out at the beach around children and I wouldn't date anybody. I can't tell anybody what to do. But for some reason I was a chauvinist for that. You should fucking hear that conversation. It's heartbreaking. And I even asked her, "Are you gonna bare your breasts out in public? Is that something you're gonna do?" Because I thought that was something you wouldn't do. You know what I mean? That's why we're together. And she agreed. She wasn't going to do it. And I was like, "What the fuck? Why can't I have my opinion that I wouldn't want to?" Well, you're a chauvinist. I'm fucking like, what the fuck? All you're after is attention. The Bible tells you who people off, you Nimrod. I'm supposed to be out here talking about Jesus, bringing people together, helping the fucking children, you fucking pedo protected piece of garbage. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be a man in Jesus, you numbskull. You got her all wrong, dipshit. You're with Satan, dumb fuck. You don't get it, do ya? You're the dumb fuck here. You don't know what you're supposed to be in Jesus. You don't know your power. You don't know what you're supposed to do. You're all confused thinking you're supposed to be happy, happy, joy, joy. No, dude. Jesus told you the most miserable ones that will have to suffer through the fucking stupidity of fucking standing up for me, trying to bring people to me is fucking going to be hard. But those who endure to the end, there's a special prize for you people. You actually get to meet God. Could you imagine? That'd be awesome, eh? I wouldn't even know what to expect. See, because I don't have a limited brain like you. They're fucking eyes open. I'm here to try and open your brain, but you just fucking want to stay stupid. But tell me I'm stupid, but can't let me know where I'm stupid. Does Obama have paperwork to be an American? We do this every fucking day. Just let me know. Is Ashley Biden's diary real? Hey? Since the Epstein files got closed, and Donald Trump told you were fucking stupid if you wanted to know anymore. Would you have to say that if something comes out now, that would have been a cover up by both organizations? Hey, let me know where I'm wrong. Do you think that Mark Zuckerberg should be charged for treason for fucking manipulating the world for what the Biden organization wanted us to take in? Well, eyes open. I don't know if you hear me or not. I'm always saying, hey guys, let's come together. Let's come up with ideas to change things. I've got some. You know what I mean? I don't come out here fucking like I got ideas. Like we could change the world without fucking stopping it. You know what I mean? Because that's what they want. They want us to think there's no other choice. We got to go out there and fight them and blah 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 blah. No, we use the same tools that they fucking use against us to unbrainwash everybody and let them know maybe who the bad guys really are. You know what I mean? You start getting the algorithm of Bill Gates being the highest tweeted man ever in the history of the world. Sooner or later, he's going to get scared and he's going to know he has to answer some of these questions. Questions that Melinda refused to answer for him. How close were you with Epstein? You know what I mean? What's with all your farmland? What's the need for that? If you want to give everything back to humanity, why do you want to control the fucking farmland? Why do you want to genetically modify everything? What gives you the right to think you can shoot shit into the sun? You know, just shit like that, you know? Or you can help Candace. We could all get on Trump. Let him know that he's going to go to hell if he fucking takes Venezuela. Or he can do the Mark Rome thing. You know what I mean? Help him try and get to heaven. Say, hey, the reason you're doing this dumb shit is because you don't think you can get to heaven, Trump. But if you try, you actually can. But you got to succumb to the truth. And well, truthfully, you know, you shouldn't be leading anybody, let alone a country. You know what I mean? You're heading everybody down the wrong path. Looking like Trump is giving Maduro in Venezuela's orders to get out. Well, what fucking right do you guys have to do that? So you can put Machado in? So now you can fucking tap the resources? Come on, man. Donald Trump said he would invade Greenland if necessary for your protection because he loves you. But if he had to take it by force, he would because he loves his people. Do you know how retarded that is? It should have been game over right there. When a president said he would fucking, I'm fucking. I don't know if you guys know, but they're talking about Iran having nuclear shit again. You know what I mean? Benjamin Netanyahu's out there telling Iran he loves them, giving them fucking water treatments, and now he's out there fucking begging for forgiveness. I'm innocent, just like Donald Trump fucking wrote the president. Oh, Benji, it's a conspiracy. Let Benji go. He's a good man. Are you fucking kidding me? How many fucking people out there think Benji's good? Hey? Is Benji breaking commandments? Hey? Listen, eyes open. What do you think? You want to call the FBI and say, hey, if they're worried about Hamas, why don't they take Hamas's funding? Why don't they look into DJ Khaled like that fucking guy that got herpes from Diddy said? Hey? Hey? Can we look into DJ Khaled for fuck's sakes? Or because he makes the best music, nobody gives a fuck. You know what I mean? I should find that band to fucking smash an album saying he hurts children. I didn't fucking say it. They did. I don't know if there is a skit. Why would you have a skit against DJ Khaled? It seems, wouldn't be good for a career choice. But hey, if you wanted to stand up for children, you fucking think you would fucking go to the news and everything, but instead, there's a video of them smashing their albums. What's real in this fucked up world? Eyes open. Let's go to the book. The book of law. Hey, speaking of which, before we go to the book, because I seen this guy and he actually had a fantastic thought, but it was like Muslims and everybody, Hindus and all that. But basically, it was for the Muslims. I say everybody. What you need to do is you need to look at, right? This is how I do it. If God represents love, right? How do you get the love of God? It would only make sense to me because this guy was like, "Oh, you just need to get into the love," and eh, but there's that thing to get the love because love's not real unless you go through the truth, right? A lot of people tell you they love you, eyes open, and they don't really love you, but they don't. They'd hurt you in a second if your existence could hurt them. You know what I mean? And your existence could be just you got hurt and you want justice. One of your friends sees that you got hurt, right? But they won't come help you because they know because they saw you get hurt that they could get hurt too. So instead of fucking standing with you, bud, 9 out of 10 times, a person's going to choose not to get hurt and leave you sit there and suffer when you shouldn't suffer. Should be justice for you, eyes open, but because they're scared of the power that's going to hurt them. That's how the devil rules this place, brother. Respect comes before love. If you don't have respect, well, if you don't have fucking truth, you can't have respect. There's no fucking respect without truth. Because why would you want to respect anything that doesn't have truth, you dumbass? Respect comes in truth. Well, OT, I have been trying to warn them. I mean, I don't know what to say, bud. I believe in God, and I believe that if you can't live in the truth and you refuse to, and you just want to be ignorant, hey, I get her. She hurts. She hurts when old Carl calls you a fucking pedal protector, but you don't have to take that on anymore. You know what I mean? You can say, hey, Carl, I'm not a pedal protector. I'm going to start at least talking about it and getting with people, and we can figure out a way. You don't have to come try work with me, but at least be aware of what is Israel, hey? Which one do you want? On Ali or the fucking state of mind? Hey? Because I'm telling you right now, bud, the state of mind is not fucking fun to be in. Because Israel, you have to fucking wrestle with God. You have to fucking overcome and conquer your fear. Because, like you said earlier, you think this is for attention. I've never been an attention whore, bud. But unfortunately, when you think you work for God, you got to somehow get the attention. But at the same time, say, hey, I'm a human being and I have my rights. Just fucking I don't wanna push myself on anybody. I want people to go find the truth for themselves. I'm searching for the truth myself, and I don't know everything. That's why I say, "Hey, guys, you wanna take your chances with hell?" I don't know if it exists, but if it gets worse than this, I don't fucking want any fucking part of her, you know what I mean? "Hey, how's it going, son of a gunner? Did you have Thanksgiving?" Yeah, bud, our Thanksgiving was, like, way back way back a while ago. Yeah, we have different Thanksgivings. I don't know why that is, but it's because we I don't think this ever stopped, but we were under British rule far longer than you guys were. We love being slaves over here in Canada. At least the Americans wanted to be free, eh? Not Canada. We're the loyalists. We respect the authority of some fucking dipshit who was born into a fucking bloodline. But yeah, and Canada's still under the fucking monarchy. Like, I watched Pierre Poilievre when he met Joe Biden, and he said he was the opposition to the crown's fucking blah, blah, blah. I was like, well, that doesn't sound fucking very loyal to the fucking Canadian people. It sounds like you like the king better than us. But interesting fact about the monarchy over there in England. Do you know what they own that you might not know? Or maybe you do. Disneyland. You know how I found that out, son of a gunner? As remember when Disney was playing their games with Ron DeSantis, and Ron DeSantis stomped his feet and said, "You guys are gonna pay taxes and services, and also you guys living in your own fucking world over there in Disney are gonna start fucking living in ours." And well, the verdict came back and said, "You can't say nothing to nobody over there because that's the king's land, and you guys can't do nothing about it." Even though it's in America, right? You guys can go and check and see if that's real. Oh, man. Could you imagine? I really wanna get like, hey, I should sell merch. I don't like using people's images though, but like, just picture this. Fucking masters of disaster of the fucking earth. Can you imagine? There's fucking King Dorkface there, fucking King Charlie, who is not a free man in the brain. He's operated by Satan. He's not living up to his name, Charlie isn't. But you got that guy, then you got Klaus Schwab, then you got Bill Gates, and it's George Soros, Larry Fink, Peter Thiel, Elon Musk, Sam Altman. Fuck. These these hey, let's take John Fetterman and put him in there too, eh? He's a WEF guy. You know what I mean? Oh, man, and Macron, and Miss Macron, and Justin Trudeau, and Mark Carney. These are the biggest dorks that have probably ever walked the face of the earth, and they're destroying the world. All because, well, they wanna own everything, and they're gonna make us happy. I wouldn't go to Disneyland if I had free tickets. Well, InfoWarrior, I'm gonna be really honest with you. My wife really hates me right now, but I'm gonna say something, and I'm quite sure it won't piss her off. At least it shouldn't, but she just listen, but I don't agree with Nickelodeon. I think we need to find out what Dan Schneider did to Amanda Bynes, and we need to find out if Ariana Grande is acting the way she is because, well, You know what I mean? And this whole Disney thing, I'm with you, bud. But I'm gonna tell you something. Every kid, every kid in the world, I would love to see them be able to go to Disneyland. If you can see the look on kids' faces, and fuck, man, I'm telling you, it's one of the greatest things as being a parent. And you can take your kids to Disneyland and you can watch that fucking fun, man. Imagine if it was a good business and it fucking did better for the children than it does right now. And what we could, you know what I mean? It is, bud. That's one of the best memories of my life. Like I said, my one of my biggest fears has always been freaking um going on a roller coaster and not having her stop. And let me tell you, I'm not a big fan of Aerosmith right now for the rumors that are out there, and maybe they're unwarranted, you know what I mean? But that roller coaster, I don't know if you guys have ever been on her, but she's dark too. And I went on that thing over and over and over and over and over again for my kid, man. And he just loved it. You know what I mean? I remember all the little things too. That was not well, yeah, that was at Universal. But wow, the best was, you go through and I think it was Toy Story game or something. I can't remember, but it was a gun and you had to shoot stuff and it was and I just remember my son Wyatt just fucking just man, having the time of his life, even though his dad was trying his hardest to whoop his ass. I wanted him to work and earn it. Him and his mom conspiring together to get dad. It was a good time, not saying that I won all the time either. They beat me sometimes. I got a gun that didn't work. One thumbs up. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is I'm not behind Disney like you, InfoWarrior. I think maybe there's a lot of dirty shit. Walt, right from the beginning, he was hanging out with those dickheads from NASA and all that other shit. You know what I mean? And they grabbed him from fucking, they were fucking Yahtzee players. And well, because they were bright and America thought, hey, you could use your genius over here. Praying. Don't pray for me. Don't pray for me, but I think I got Jesus. I'm in full truth mode, you know what I mean? And I'm paying the price for her, you know what I mean? I really am because my wife fucking don't like it. She don't like it. And people don't like it. They don't like it, Casville. How can I get some help, Casville? Where do you think I'm going wrong? What is it when you pray? What is it? Because you got to be specific with your prayers. What is it you say to God about me, bud? What is it you're worried about, Casville? Hey, is that I might break free and well, we all come together and try and rile up the pedos that are running our world? If they are, you know what I mean? Or are they protectors? You know what I mean? Not all of them have to be, you know what I mean? By having Mickey screw the cheese on the conveyor belt to put holes in it and make you look at Swiss. I guess so. Only give me a little bit and you'll have one. Well, I like. I think I know where they are. Probably by the washing machine. What do you want to talk about, Cashville? I want to know what you pray about for me, bud. I remember that. Yeah, that Aerosmith riot. I had to face my fears that day. A lot. A lot. Just so my kid would have fun. You know what I mean? And I think it was more fun for him to have me go on because I really didn't want to. So I think he got a bigger kick out of it. You know what I mean? Oh man. You guys want to talk about, hey? We want to take a Bible verse? All right. We randomly picked this, okay? But this struck, it might not mean anything, okay? And I might misinterpret it because I'm not getting the beginning and the end. Jeremiah 13:28. The prophet who has a dream, let him tell a dream. And he who has my word, let him speak my word faithfully. What is the shaft to the wheat, says the Lord? Is not my word like a fire, says the Lord, and like a hammer that breaks the rock into pieces? So I'm gonna fucking okay. Just like you guys get this, right? A prophet who has a dream, let him tell a dream. Well, if you go back, I'm trying to tell a dream. And he who has my word, let him speak my word faithfully. And what do we know the word is? What's God's word? Truth. Oh, is my word like fire, says the Lord, right? Well, bud, I don't know where you've been the whole time, bud. I don't know. Like, I don't want you to follow me, little me. You don't get it. I want you to protect your fucking children, bud. I want you to get a grasp on fucking reality, princess. I want you to fucking be in the truth. I don't want you to be with me, pumpkin. I don't need you. And you don't need me. You need the Jesus in you, bud. But when you find the Jesus in you, you'll find me, right? You won't hate me so much anymore. You'll have to love me. Going emoji crazy, aren't you, little me? Hey, bud. It's not my fault you're gonna have to fight like hell to get to heaven, bud. That was your doing, princess. You made up all those lies, not me. You're the one that said all that shit, bud, not me. I never made anything up about you. No, bud, I only told what I thought the truth was, and I said, hey, you let me know where I'm wrong, because you're a pedal protector until you let me know you're not. And well, guess what, pumpkin? The jury's out. You're a pedal protector, and you're not the man you think you are. Because if you had to be the man that you think you are, you'd stand up for your children and you'd want a better future, pumpkin. You know what I mean? And you're just not about that. You're about you, little me, and your little crew, all stuck on glue. Hey, can you imagine everybody who ever commented on your videos about me too? They're gonna have to feel bad about what they did. You know what I mean? But they gotta worry. They don't have to worry about it. They just gotta understand they got brainwashed by you, little me. That's all. You spread enough lies and bullshit out there, and they bought onto it, and they wanted to hate me because they love you. It's just like what George Soros is doing to everybody, bud. You know what I mean? George Soros has done the same thing to you. You're just a victim of your own programming. We're just out here trying to reprogram you there, little me. Be a little rebornage, you know what I mean, bud? Don't you want to be reborn into the truth? Become a brand new man with Jesus in your can. Hey, you can fly, little me, if you just accept me. Not me, pumpkin, but the me that's inside of me, that's inside a little me. Hey, buddy, you get what I'm laying down, buddy? Hey, bud, you did this to yourself, okay? I begged you not to. It's all recorded. I'm like, don't, man. God's real, and His people. Like, hey, hey, guys, we talk about prophets. Hey, what about the Bible? Hey, do you think it was easy for these people? Do you think that they called them crazy? Hey, think Jeremiah enjoyed his journey? All to help a bunch of people who couldn't give two fucking shits. And then Jesus comes to try and help you, little me, and tell you how big and strong you can be, and you still pick the Pharisees. You know what I mean? Why? Why do you want to live in Bill Gates's world, buddy? You're weak and powerless there. You got caught smoking weed at a church. No, I did not. That's not to say that I didn't smoke weed in the back where I was nowhere near the church, but hey, yes, I did. In my little spot, I'd smoke a joint and no one else was around. And, you know, it is legal, bud. I am allowed to smoke a joint. It's okay. Just don't be doing it around children. You know what I mean? Cupcake. Hey, I'm not AD. I don't go around sitting in my house fucking smoking weed when my children are around. Okay. You know what I mean? I go outside and don't let it affect anybody else. I try and keep my problems to myself. Little me, you have no clue. Oh, that's the thing with little me. He wants a virgin. Come down and tell him what a good boy he is, and fucking, you're doing fantastic, little me. You're allowed to do this. Paul told you. Just remember, little me. You got grace, little me. Go with your grace, bud. Little me, I'm telling you right now, bud. In the last days, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. Exactly, son of a gunner. But here's the deal: who do we believe? You know what I mean? A lot of people are fucking saying they're having visions, right? I've had visions, but I'd have to explain that to you. It's not constant and all the time, and like, but there's a lot of people prophesizing too, and a lot of them are prophesizing for Trump, and it's really a scary situation. And I don't know. All you can do is say, "Hey, show me." You gotta question them. You know what I mean? You gotta question them because I see how they're trying to work people. That Troy Black, if you listen to him, he is good. He is good. He'll get you. He'll get you questioning yourself. It doesn't get me to question me, but I understand how people would buy on because just the way he lays it out, right? But if you were out there trying to brain screw people, you probably got a training or something, you know what I mean? Only God put your trust. Well, that's son of a gunner just said it right there, little me. Right there, bud. It's all right there. Only God. I'm a prophet, but I'm not a prophet for me, bud. I'm a prophet for God. And if you come looking for glory from men, you're not for God. You're for yourself. Now, that doesn't mean that if you're not for God, you can't prosper in other areas, you know what I mean? But uh, it's not you put you, how can you get to the truth? How can you get to Jesus if you go through a man, little me? It would be ignorant for me to say that I'm the man that you need to be like or follow or whatever the fuck it is you guys think that I'm trying to say out here. You go to hell if you try and follow me, bud. I'll tell you, if there's a hell, you'll go straight there. And I think you go there if you remain under other men, bud. You're a Trump romper. You're a pedo protector. You're a goofball. You're a liar. You've tried to destroy me. You know what I mean? You tried to destroy who I am as a man. You took every story I had and tried to use it against me. We both know the truth. You can fucking lie all you want, bud. But you got to face God with what you've done. And I've got to face God for what I've done. I'm just saying, hey, bud, out of your own best interest, try and take a look at who you are. Because hell doesn't sound like a fucking good time to me. But hey, bud, I'm the clown, eh? We're going to find out, bud. I've told you, I've been through hell to show people how we treat each other. And you're part of the show, bud. And I warned you, you're part of the show. You're caught up in a dream and we're tired of it being a nightmare, bud. We're going to bring God's dream back to the earth. Hey, who knows what's going to happen? Is there a new earth for us? Are the aliens coming to pick their star seeds up and leave the rest of humanity to fucking deal with its own fucking bullshit? Or are the aliens the enemy? Or I hear now there's a new asteroid they're looking at. She might be a problem. And here's the thing, little me. You know what scares me about that, bud? Because I would never lie to you. And if this is my wife, I'll even get her to say, because I was driving people crazy with it. I kept having a vision. Fucking asteroid coming towards Earth. And it was concerned. Because I never had a vision like that before. You know what I mean, buddy? Now, I'm not saying it. You know what I mean? Just like the vision with Johnny Gobble and brown pants. You know what I mean? Is it true? Is it real? I don't fucking know. But Johnny, when he heard that, he didn't just say I was a liar for that. He said I was a liar for everything. So I think I struck a nerve because we all know I don't lie about everything. And I didn't lie about what I saw. So it wasn't a lie. It's just whether it's true or I know this dude better than he knows himself. Oh, have you done your research on me, bud? Well, let the people know who I am. Just do a video. Tell everybody who I am, bud. Explain to everybody why I'm going to hell and you're doing good in life. Right? Explain to them. Do a video right now, pumpkin. Tag me in it. Well, let me know what you think of me. The day's coming, bud. Do whatever you want. Share it. That's why I've told you, bud. Whatever you want to do, I'll share it. I'll make sure your voice is heard. You guys try to cripple my voice, silence me. I ain't playing the devil's game. You want to talk? I'll let you talk. I'll fucking help you talk. I'll share your word all over the motherfucking place, little me, just like I have, bud. When you try to silence me, pumpkin, that's something you're going to have to fucking deal with. You don't try and silence God's people because you know right from the start I ain't ever said nothing bad or wanted to hurt anybody. Hey, you know that, don't you? Or where do you pick up I want to see people hurt? I wanna see people come to God. I wanna be straight up honest with them. "Thou shalt not kill." You go out and kill, you're not doing good. If you support Han Ali for killing, you're not doing good. You know what I mean? It's the rules. I didn't fucking make them. God did. Jesus came back to enforce them. Fuck, nobody listens. Well, hopefully some people do, and we can get back on track where we can get in the spirit of God instead of the spirit of darkness. Because, like I said, fucking little me, bud, don't feel bad. Being tricked and fooled for the last 2,000 years, bud. Jesus said back then, Satan, he's ruling this place. You know what I mean? And I think what happened was is that this is just my opinion, right? I think what happened was is that Jesus came and all that, and all of a sudden there's this thing going on where people just didn't want to be ruled anymore and all this other stuff. And then the Romans said, "Whoa, this shit's catching on. We better do something. How can we cash in on this? We'll have great big huge bank accounts in the future." And well, they made it more difficult for you than it has to be, like Jesus said, you know what I mean? They twisted this thing around for you. I think that's what I think, little me. Who caused an accident between his anger and who got his grandkids taken away because he was gonna hurt himself? Well, little me, you can spread these lies. It's good you mentioned this. So I'd like to know where I wanted to hurt myself. We determined that was a lie and there was an investigation. It was from a TikTok bud. She got from a TikTok saying that I joined the maid program, but I didn't think I was crazy, so I wouldn't have to do it. But hey, I was willing to if everybody thought I was crazy. I didn't want to live in this fucking world anymore because it's that fucking stupid. But maybe it would wake people up to say, hey, this person doesn't deserve to be on the maid program. He's been through fucking hell. The system might not be right. Maybe we should take a look at it. Hey, bud, I don't know. Are they lies? Which lies? Your lies, my lies? Are those lies? But I try and prove to you how stupid it is. If they were going to take one child out of the house, bud, they would take the child that was already under CAS that wasn't our blood child. You know what I mean? You wouldn't leave one child in danger and remove the other one. It's called theft, buddy. Or did they just care about the baby and not the other one? Fuck your dumb butt. You don't get her. I can prove everything with receipts, dude. It's like I said, pay attention. People can lie to me, but and like I said, maybe they're not, but I think I catch them and I find a way to make sure I can catch them. I had this thing with my wife earlier. I was like, I don't know what's going on. Why you guys keep saying that we're short on money when I have a $20,000 fucking chest play. Or did we fucking spend her? Because I think we did. You know what I mean? And I didn't cash it. I didn't sign it. Now her brother knows that supposedly it's not cashed. But I gotta question myself when $12,000 was spent to get a baby back, right? Where'd that come from? Write my check. But why would you lie about it? That's horrible, eh? If that's the case, but maybe it's not. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not allowed to question my fucking reality and figure out what's real. 'Cause you guys want me stuck in fucking battle protected land and I refuse to do it. I want to figure her out, little me. I got questions. I got the mind of a child, buddy. Anyways, bud, we've been going for a buck 20 almost. Eh? My wife said what? I never I never threatened to I don't know what the heck you're saying. I fucking threaten or hurt myself around that child. Never, never. Actually, I encourage him to fucking try and stand up for himself. You know what I mean? I try and see things that bother him, and I go back to him and say, "Hey, do you ever think about dealing with it this way? Don't let it bother you." You know what I mean? Be stronger. Be in the light. Use the force. Don't let the darkness get to you. Don't let people tell you that you're less than, unless they're telling the truth. And then if you feel that it's less than what they're saying, then don't be less than. Fucking make yourself better. Hey? Like I said, Carl, if they don't respect, they don't love. Well, Bob, you need truth. I'm not looking for anybody's respect. You should respect me, I think, but maybe I'm wrong. You let me know where you shouldn't respect me. I'm a man out here for how long trying to help fucking, as much as my wife says I'm a chauvinist, but I've been out here fucking screaming saying, "Hey guys, can we help get men out of women's sports? This seems awfully fucking stupid to me. Like someone's gonna get fucking killed, eh? Like, how does this even happen? This is the backwards world. When science, Neil deGrasse Tyson's telling me that fucking a man can be a woman. There's something wrong in this fucking world, man. Like, this is a highly educated man. Like Sieper trying to dig into my life, claimed I live with my parents all because my address was listed at my dad's residence only because I was renting my house out on Airbnb. Well, this is the thing. I don't little me hasn't taken the time to investigate me. He doesn't know shit. He's probably never even looked at my Facebook. You know what I mean? He's probably never looked at my TikTok unless he's the numbskull that's been coming in lately. I don't know, you know what I mean? He doesn't know me. He doesn't he thinks he knows. He better hope I'm what he thinks, because if I'm not what he thinks, and I don't think he even really thinks what he thinks, he just does shit to try and make me fucking think poorly of myself, but unfortunately, I think little me thinks poorly of himself, and that's why he wants me to think poorly of myself, you know what I mean? Kneel the shield. I'm talking about your family, Carl. They don't respect you. You're the fruits proven rotten. Well, hey, what if I'm not? What if I am with God and that I have hopes that you can come to God? Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. But if I am, then maybe that gives my family a reason to come to God. Like it's a horrible feeling thinking that your family's not with God, but you can't fucking enable them and fucking, you know what I mean? You got to stay in Jesus. You got to ride the truth. You can't fucking duck and hide from it. You got to face it. You got to try to figure out what it is. Jesus isn't an easy road. It could be much easier. The more people who get into Jesus and you see it, then you know what I mean? But you guys want to hide behind shit. I don't know. It's hilarious. They want to make up shit, and he's mad because I said wager 10K on that allegation. Well, I'm gonna go, but I'm just gonna tell you this: DNA accountability. Mr. Sieper is, he's hurting. You can tell. There's something not quite right with Sieper, and Sieper's gonna have to take that to God. You know what I mean? I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe when they find out God, him and Dagburn can reach out together and they can try and help one another become better men. You never know, eh? Bye. Well, hey, man, I don't I like it if he wants to be a gobbler, then that's what he'll have to face. You know what I mean? If he thinks that hanging out with Johnny like, I can't pick and choose people's I only think what I think about Dagburn because, well, I give the reasons why I think the way I do about Dagburn, but that's for other people to decide, you know what I mean? Little me, it's time for separation, bud. That's why I've been warning you. Keep acting the fool, your family's gonna have to take a look at you and know the best thing to do is to get away from you. I don't like saying that to you. I don't, but Jesus said separation's coming, and, well, you would think that if they've had to figure out and find out who you really are. Hey, little me, I don't need anybody over here to like I say what I want, and I try and say it reasonably. If I don't agree with somebody, I'll say it. I've done it a ton of times on here with people who are nice to me. I'll say, "Hey, I disagree, but we can talk about it. I don't think so, but this is the way I look at it. Not that your way's wrong or my way's wrong, but this is where it doesn't make common sense for me." That way you learn from one another, you know what I mean? Anyways, you guys have a good one, and maybe we'll come back later. Who knows? I say that all the time, and I end up not coming back. I get lost in prayer, and I get scared that fuck, I'm gonna fucking be famous one of these days. Little me, can you imagine? I don't want that. And you can ask my wife that at the beginning of this fucking spiritual journey, I went to her and I said, I don't know why I keep getting this fucking strange feeling that I'm gonna be fucking famous. What the fuck would I be famous for? Like, yeah, 5 years ago I said this. Yeah, get over it. But I did say that. I said, "I get a feeling like I was like, ugh." Even then, and then I got into the spiritual journey, and it was like, "Well, I get to help people. It's gonna be so easy." 5 years of training, like the wife says. Yeah. I'm not famous. No, that's the fucking thing. I don't wanna be famous. But remember, I said to you, I thought I felt like I was going to be. I'm not saying I am. I'm saying I will be if I am the chosen one. It's been 5 years, Carl. No training involved in being the Mashiach. You don't have to go through tests and, well, show people what you learn. It's just easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. God puts a download in your head, and, well, I'm a chosen one. I'm here to take the pedos out. I I'm gonna tell you right now, Tennessee accountability. I am so sick of this fucking chosen thing. I am so sick of it. We are all chosen, but this chosen channel bullshit is fucking real. Uh, she's on one today. She's been up and down. Fame will become your downfall. Well, no, it won't because I won't allow it to, bud. That's the thing. You gotta stay grounded around fucking good people who will fucking make sure they keep you in line. Chosen one or not, I fucking want people to tell me when they think I'm fucking doing something wrong too, you know what I mean? But then again, keep your fucking it's like, if I'm not hurting anybody, keep your stupid fucking thoughts to yourself. Well, if you think I'm hurting people or trying to use God to my advantage, then fucking so be it. Say whatever you want, but I'm not gonna have to worry about money. Eyes open. And Copeland's got lots. I got a book for sale. I'm gonna be mega rich. I'll be able to build my fucking fortress of solitude. so nobody can come corrupt me. And you can only see me over the airwaves. And then once we all know that find Jesus, we can just learn to love ourselves. And when we love ourselves, we'll learn to help others. You know what I mean? But that's not enabling, little me. You're not in a position to be enabled, bud. You're going to go through hell, but it'll be worth it. Remember, I had to go through hell, bud, to get to heaven. And well, good luck. Have fun on your journey. It's a hero's journey, little me. Remember, when the road gets too rumpy bumpy, don't look for the easy way out. Take the challenge of your life, pumpkin. You asked for it. You deserve it. Take it. Take it like a fucking man. Hey, bye bye.